I hope that you're aware that the data centers are being replaced. Everything has to be re-engineered to accommodate this accelerated computing that is necessary to handle AI and eventually machine learning. So it's all having to be upgraded. CPUs are being placed by GPUs that basically are faster, are more reliable, generate less electricity, and give us 8x speed. Those are now going to be upgraded as well. Well, as that happens, this has to be replaced as well. And that is because the amount of data that is going to be coming into your cell phone and your tablet and your desktop is not, your computer is not going to be able to handle it. So it all has to be replaced. So if I know that, then I need to look and answer the question, if it all has to be replaced, where are we going to replace it? Who are the stocks that are going to facilitate that replacement? And I think there are a number of clues. And again, I think the first clue is to look at what you've got now, see who manufactured it, and then say, is that the device that I want in the future? Am I going to need a new iPhone? Yes. Am I going to need a new Samsung phone? Yes. Am I going to need a new printer? Yes. Am I going to need a new camera? Yes. All of this is going, if you, in fact, want to participate in what is available through artificial intelligence and then, again, machine learning. And I cannot guarantee you that the phone that you buy to give you access to artificial intelligence will in fact give you the access to machine learning, and then beyond that, quantum computing. That's we don't know. But we need to then look and say, who are going to be the beneficiaries, whose sales are going to go up, so that we can place our investments in the areas that are going to benefit. Now, this is not financial advice. This is financial education. That's what I want to do for you. I want to educate you as to who are the stocks that are going to give me the growth that I need to meet my financial goals. And then if you wish, I want to take you the next step and teach you technical analysis, and that's through our swing trading program, so that you can say, well, where is the buy-in price? Where should I buy it to gain the best advantage based on past history, based on momentum? Where should I buy? And then if I want to become even a more active investor, where should I sell to prepare for the next downward move? As I said in yesterday's video, I think it's evident that we are going to see a downward move between now and the end of May to the tune of about 10%. So the QQQs are at about 440. So we can expect something like a 44-point drop in the QQQs. And if you'll look at the support levels on a chart, you'll see that's exactly where the next support level is. That's what I want to teach you. That's what I want, and Trent and Mark want to teach you, is how to make good investment decisions, not to be guessing who's going to be the next NVIDIA. Because NVIDIA, there won't be a next NVIDIA in the very near future. There will be NVIDIA. But where do I want to buy NVIDIA so that I can achieve my financial goals? My financial goal is to gain a 25% return on my investment. So I need to know where to buy NVIDIA such that I can get a 25% gain over the next 12 months. That's what I do on my cheat sheets. That's what we do through our platinum trading or swing trading. But first of all, this is not financial advice. I want you to take that word out of your head and replace it with education. I'll be right with you to show you what I'm talking about.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
Okay, we have NVIDIA's GPU technology conference going on. It's the GTC conference. It's going on the next several days. And truly, NVIDIA is the driver of all of this because they are making the access to the large language platforms accessible to you and I through other providers. Now, the other thing that we need to focus on that, but we also need to focus on the next step. Once the data centers are all up, once the software's in place, how am I going to access that through my phone? And will my phone that I have now accommodate it? Will the computer that I have now, will my laptop accommodate it? Will my printer accommodate it? So I looked at it and I sat down and I said, if I'm going to buy this stuff, there's more than, where did I buy it in the past? I bought my last computer, my last screen, my last printer from Amazon. So I would suppose that Amazon sales will benefit in the future of that. So I need to own Amazon. If I have an Apple phone, then Apple is probably where the ecosystem that I'm going to stay in. And past sales said if everybody's got to get a new phone, Apple's going to benefit. So I need to own Apple. NVIDIA's driving the whole thing, so I need to own NVIDIA. But again, I want to emphasize on each of these, I need to understand where is my opportunity to buy. Where is the support level that if in fact there is some correction, and I, as in yesterday's video, told you I believe it will happen between now and the end of May. Where do I buy NVIDIA? My printer and my screen are HP. So there, I probably want to take a look at where is HP and where is a good price when I need to, and everybody else is buying new printers. I have a Dell computer. Same thing. Where's the right price if Dell, in fact, is where I believe that most of us who have desktops are going to be buying our computer? Who's going to make the chips? Well, we know that Taiwan Semiconductor is the primary maker of NVIDIA's GPU chip. I don't own Taiwan Semiconductor because I have a stout rule. I stay away from China and anybody who might influence China. But I believe that our country is recognizing we've got to get those GPUs made on our soil. There's only two ways we can do that. We can do it through Intel, potentially, as they are building, I think it's now 4 foundries between Columbus, Ohio, and Arizona. So I want to own Mattel as more of a long-term trade. I also want to own Google. Why do I want to own Google? Because when I do my searches for my computers and my laptops and my printers, I'm going to be searching on Google. I'm also encouraged that I just read today that Apple is joining with Google to make Gemini available on the Apple devices. So that's going to help both Apple and Google. So that's in my portfolio. But again, I want to buy it at the right price. It just went up 6% today, so I probably don't want to buy it today. It created a gap, so I want to know where that gap is, and that would be my first level of possible buy-in. Then I want to know where the support levels is. That is, where is the level at which 50% of the holdings right now in the last run-up were bought at? Where is that medium price that is the support level? And I can find that through my technology and then go into my cheat sheet and say, that is possibly where I want to add to Google or any other stock. And then, of course, I want to own Microsoft and its Copilot program because, again, they are going to make this accelerated computing available to me through my devices, my new devices. And so if I can focus on this and not get all wrapped up in energy or in cannabis or EVs, if I can become an expert on this and do my research and then share that research with you, you and I can all make better investment decisions. That's what Best of us investors is focused on taking advantage of the change, because change is always the driver for accelerated prices. If taking advantage of that change, recognizing who is the facilitator of that change, and then from a technical basis, where do I buy in? And if I want to be more an active advisor, where do I sell? Where do I buy in again? And again, this is driven by momentum. How do we read momentum? Charting. Okay, how do you get access to the knowledge and the tutorials for the charting so you know where to buy and where to sell? You come to our Platinum program, which is on sale right now it's usually $60 a month to have access to this education. But right now, it's at $30 a month. You get access to it for 90 days, and you to make your decision, is this worth $30 a month? I have one of our tribe members who joined the Platinum Group around the 1st of January, and he shared with me on our Stock Talk this last week, as a result of what he has learned, he's made over $8,000 thus far this year on his trading. Now that all depends. That's good, bad, or indifferent, depending upon how much money he's investing. But that gives you an idea of what we're offering. It's not financial advice; it's financial education. I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I get up every day, 7 days a week, with one objective: to make myself a better investor, and then to share my learnings with you, and then ask in return you to share your learnings with me. Let's work at this as a team sport, and let's all get wealthier together. Talk to you again tomorrow.